I'm going to give a shout out to our mutual friend Barbara.
Yeah, she's wonderful, isn't she?
She's amazing. So hi Barbara from us here in Hong Kong. And I was wondering if you wouldn't mind getting your camera out and sort of giving me a little tutorial and we can sort of have a quick play around with that.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick. Yeah, Barbara actually shot with my mentor.
Really?
Yeah, a guy, Mike Martin, and so she's shared a bunch of stories about him when he was younger, before I was involved in racing, and known a lot of people, and she's an incredible human being.
She is. I went to their home, and it was just so nice meeting, because we met through social media. It's crazy. And she used to take a lot of horse photography and stuff like that.
And really talented too.
Very talented, yeah. All right, so give me a quick sort of tutorial. I see you've got dirt on
this
this
thing gets beat up a little bit. And so this is my main guy, my 400-2.8, my prized possession.
Okay.
I put my message to my wife on here that when I'm in the background of videos and stuff, you can kind of see it. And she was going through a tough time, and then when things got right for her, like I'd put this on a couple days before, everything changed, so now it's like a good luck thing. I haven't taken it off.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then I use all Canon gear.
Only Canon? Why?
Only Canon.
Maybe we'll try and get a couple of the
because they're the best quality gear. Then they support me with everything.
Incredible.
And then we use these cameras, this R3, and the great thing about this is everything's customizable on it. So all the buttons, like if somebody else picked this up, they probably have no idea
what to do.
And I've got focus with the back. I've got like a video game thing here where I can change.
Oh, video console, yeah.
I can change, like if I have a square on the horse's face and I want to compose it, I can lock in there and it'll just track that part, and then I can go back to the
whole time.
So it's like
while you're shooting something else?
And I've got another button up here. So I'll have my wireless controller up top on my hand here that I hit for the finish for all the remote control cameras under the rail. And then I've got, with the 1, 2, 3 buttons here that are kind of operating at the same time as well.
So did you ever study photography, or was you just self-taught?
I'm pretty much self-taught. I went to a photography school for like 3 months, and it was kind of a joke, and I realized it was a pay-to-play thing, and I wasn't going to learn. I'd already known enough to get going at that point, and so.
So can you turn the camera around? We can maybe try and get a horse in there and see where.
We actually have a couple
coming out
right here. You got exposure right. And actually, I haven't shot from up here, so this is kind of different and nice.
Yeah, it's a different spot to be.
And like here, Hong Kong is so wonderful too, because you get the high rises and you can show, like this is actually pretty cool.
So do you use manual photography most of the time?
I use only manual exposure. All the focus is autofocus, and it tracks and it's.
So what do you mean by manual? Like if everything's autofocus, what are you doing that's manual?
All the exposure. So like how
all the
exposure settings and.
So can I have a look through it?
Yeah. Like you can put your eye up to it and you can see track the horses and see them.
Oh wow!
And if you hold this AF on button up here and you push that in, you can put the square on them and focus on them.
Let me get another one. Oh yeah. So if you just click it, it'll automatically
focus.
Silent.
It's on silent right now, so I've got my camera so I can set it to like make a noise, which is a fake. Like there's Liberty Island right there. So it's like a fake shutter sound, so that the good horses like to hear that auditory cue that they're getting the attention.
Right.
And if you're around one that like spooks a little bit or you need to be quiet, I can hit this one button and go to silent, and you can't hear it.
Okay.
And so if you're low underneath them, you're really close to them, in a dangerous or potentially dangerous spot, you can go in silent.
And then you never use this?
I leave it closed like a film camera, and if I just want to look at the pictures, you can turn it on. And then
you just look at
it. But it's all, now these mirrorless cameras, it's everything you want to see is through the viewfinder.
And then when you say your exposure, how do you manually adjust your exposure?
You got a wheel here that controls the film speed or the equivalent.
Right.
One controls how much light lets into the lens, and the other controls how fast the shutter speed goes. And it's a dance between these 3 settings, like a triangle. And
wow. That is a lot to think about.
Yeah, I first started, someone's like, you need to know like light, you need to know all this, and you need to be able to look at what light is here and know the exposure. And I was like, that's crazy, I'll never be able to do that. And sure enough, after years of doing it all over and over and over again, and hundreds of races.
How long did it take you to actually perfect, to do what you do today? How long did it take you to?
Years.
Years.
I'd always known that I had like a talent, and I had a little bit different skill set than other people.
Yeah.
But to get to where I wanted to be, and like I said, I'm so competitive with myself mostly. Like I can have a wonderful shoot, and it's the one picture that got away is the one that just haunts me. Like I can tell you more about the pictures that I've missed and why I've missed them and how I've missed them than some of the good ones. And somebody asks me, what about, what's your favorite picture? There's a lot of nice ones that I really enjoy, but I'll tell you all the ones
that you miss.
Yeah, just they haunt you, And I had one last year at Golden 60 in the mile that I always leave a lens at 19 millimeters, which I born 19, my birthday's the 19th. I'm just a little superstitious. And I made some nice pictures, and when I put the camera in the bush, I knocked it to like 24 millimeters, and it just cut his head off. And it was Vincent yelling, and he's all for it. was beautiful. And I'm editing at like 3 a.m. when I got back, and I just had to stop for like 24 hours. I had to go take a walk because I was just so upset with myself. And they're not going to run the race again.
No.
And I knew what I wanted to do. I got to the position. I got what I wanted, and it's user error, and there's no one to blame but yourself. And it's a
that's a tough pill to swallow.
It's a tough
it
one.
Really is.
It's
someone who is that competitive. It's a really tough one.
And like you're looking, like there's nothing else to blame. You can't. Someone didn't knock my camera. It's the horse didn't do it. It's all on me.
It's all on you.
That's why I don't play golf.
There you
go.
go.
No one to blame.
No one to blame but you. Well, Alex, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate
it.
And finally, nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
And good luck with the HKIR week. And we look
you.
forward to more pics being posted.
Thank you.
I'll give you a hug to sign out.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah,
this
cheers.
was wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you so
take care.
much.
No worries.